that's her 5-second rule. So no, it's not like, hey, I dropped something on the floor and oh yeah, it hasn't been 5 seconds, I can still eat it. It's not the same thing. But what she's talking about is if whenever you decide that you want to do something and all the other things come into your brain, like, I don't have time, I have to do this or that, because everything feels like it might be easier to do, or it might not cost as much for you to do, or where I know I need to do this, but if I don't go work out and I go to work early, maybe I can get a few more emails out and I get another deal. But yet you are compromising your health. You're compromising something whenever you know you need to do something and you're not doing it. My name is Brandy Whitmire. I am a mortgage lender, banker, broker. I'm nationwide. I am, if you follow me, you can see that I said I'm in CE held right now, which is true. So I'm licensed in 50 of the 51 states because DC is a state. And I also keep my real estate license inactive and up and running so that I am informed and readily available for any of your real estate and mortgage questions. So right now I'm trying to get all the CE done and it's a nightmare. So I'm almost halfway through. It's good. It's fine. It's, repetition is key. That's something I want to talk about tonight too. Repetition is key. We need to hear the same thing over and over and over again because it's so easy to get into our lives and get into the mundane and forget about everything. Yes, Ashley, CE hell right now. Like, oh, wowzer. I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning last night, just finishing 3 states. I mean, and I'm not even halfway done. And it's fine because, again, repetition is key. It really is. You got to hear something over and over and over. And that's what we're going to talk about. So my topic this week, I know I talk a lot about loans and it can get boring and, whatever. It's always so weird to me when people ask me what I do because my answer really technically has to be that I do mortgage loans, right? Like I do mortgages for a living. It sounds real boring and it sounds so like I'm a loan officer. I do mortgages for a living, but that's not really what I do. Okay, I help people save money. I help people get to their goals. I help people get into their homes. You've heard me say this before if you've heard me before, but you're always going to hear me say it. It's always like, what do you do for a living? I do mortgages. No, I help people get to their financial goals. I help people save money, do all the things through divorce, through building a family, through buying their first home, through going through college, and paying off their student loan debt, through all the things, okay? And you may notice, like repetition is key. And what I'm trying to do tonight is I'm trying to tell you, like, what is procrastination costing you? And, I'm a little irritated today. Okay, today has not been a good day. Today's probably been the worst day of the year for me, personally. And I'm just going to share that because I don't care. I don't care anymore. Today, I was supposed to get a check in the mail. Or not in the mail, on my direct deposit. Today I was supposed to get a check that I did not get. The IRS took my paycheck today. They also wiped out my savings and checking account in September. They did this before last year because I helped somebody by putting their business in my name. Okay? I didn't get a check today. IRS wiped out of my account last month. Supposedly, she's been getting these notifications and not even telling me. And here's why I'm bringing this up. I'm a little off today. I'm a little irritated today. It's not been a good day, like I said. But you know what? It's my fault. What is procrastination truly costing you? What is it costing you in your life? Should I have made more calls? Should I have called a CPA? Should I have called the IRS? Should I have done things to avoid the situation that I'm in today, which is having my savings and checking account wiped out and not getting a check today? Should I have done more things in order to make sure that I'm not in the situation? Yes. The answer is absolutely yes. And in the case where you are thinking that you need to do something, whether it be working out, you think you need to go work out, the more days that you procrastinate, the more days you are going to get, the more time it's going to take for you to get to your goal. The more days that you wait to call AT&T about that bill or about that whatever, you're going to get more of a late fee. The more days that you wait to do anything, you're putting yourself in the way of your goal, and you are putting yourself more in danger. I'm telling you. And I can't even believe I'm talking about this today because it hit me so hard this morning. But whatever you can do to trick your brain, you know you need to do something. I had someone today, and the way so I'm going to talk about the 5-second rule. Mel Robbins wrote a book called The 5-Second Rule. And basically she talks about, she was in this rut, she was in the, in her beautiful marriage that was having problems, she was not getting the job that she wanted, and she was in bed drinking and in bed, whatever, and she saw a spaceship fly off, and it was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take off. So that's her 5-second rule. So no, it's not like, hey, I dropped something on the floor and oh yeah, it hasn't been 5 seconds, I can still eat it. It's not the same thing. But what she's talking about is if whenever you decide that you want to do something and all the other things come into your brain, like, I don't have time, I have to do this or that, because everything feels like it might be easier to do, or it might not cost as much for you to do, or what, I know I need to do this, but if I don't go work out and I go to work early, maybe I can get a few more emails out and I get another deal. But yet you are compromising your health. You're compromising something whenever you know you need to do something and you're not doing it, right? You're compromising something always. I will, Ramon. Thank you. So what she's saying is that she was like, when she saw that spaceship take off, she said, okay, it said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take off. So basically, it's whenever you know you need to do something and you know it, I need to go work out, I need to make that extra call, I need to send out that email, I need to call my mom, I need to do the thing, I need to bring home flowers to my wife, I need to do this thing that's going to make this exponential change. However, it hurts me right now because I have to drive to the store, I have to drive to the gym, I don't want to, it's going to take effort, it's going to do whatever. Whenever you know what you need to do, there's that little guy or little girl in the back of your mind that tells you what's right or wrong. You know what you need to do. You need to go do it. So what she says in her book is, she says, okay, every time I think that I need to go do something, I just pause, and it's a slight bit of meditation, and I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take off every time, because what you're doing is you're reversing your thought, you're going back to a steady place, and you're moving yourself forward into the direction, into the trajectory that you need to go. And the same thing goes with what we do. So if I decided that I wasn't going to stay after work, that I wasn't going to do all these CEs, that I wasn't going to make the extra call, what's going to happen? I might not be able to help somebody that really needs my help, right? Because someone can call 5 different lenders. They're going to get 5 different answers, right? You can call 5 different electricians. They're going to tell you 5 different things. And what I know is that whenever I tell you something, I've done my homework. I use my education. I mentor. I do whatever I can in order to, if I can't do it, I guarantee you no one can. I guarantee you, if I cannot figure out how to help you, no one can. I'll bet my life on it. I'm not kidding. And that is why I know whenever I have to stay and I have to make the extra call, I do it. Even when I don't want to. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because what does procrastination cost me in that moment? It costs me knowing that you might go somewhere else and not get the help that you need. It costs me knowing that you might go somewhere else and go with somebody that might not see something the way that we can. And me and my team, whenever we collaborate, and we collaborate on Wednesdays, this is a very good day. We collaborate and go, hey, we have a problem file. I don't see how it's going to work. We collaborate. We've always figured out, there's a very rare occasion where I'm like, they're right where they are. Like, we can't do anything right now. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and when we can do it is at this point, and then you have to do X, Y, and Z to get there. But that's me, okay? That's what procrastination costs me that. What is procrastination really costing me? It's costing me not being at the health that I want. It's costing me knowing that I'm not helping one more person that's going to cause a major change and shift into the universe and leaving of a legacy that I want. That's what it's causing me. And what's it costing you? I don't know who to call. I don't know who to trust. I don't know. I don't have the down payment. My credit score is not where it needs to be. I don't have the job that I want. I'm not in a real relationship right now, and I want to wait till I get married to buy. I don't know what we want to do. We might have a child. I don't know. What is that procrastination costing you? So you sign that lease again, okay? And then now you've signed a lease into another year. Now we only have so many years on the planet, okay? So now you've signed another lease, and you now have to wait another year to buy, supposedly. There are ways to get around that, and you can ask me about that. But now you're waiting, okay? And at that point, what do you think a year of appreciation is on a home? How much is it costing you every month to lease and not be any equity for you? How much is that really costing you? How much is it costing you for the one decision that you make? What if you made the decision to buy, and because of your gardener, it shifted you into another job that changed your whole trajectory? Every decision we make puts us in a different stage in our life, no matter if it costs us or not, no matter if it costs money or time or emotional stability or hurt or pain or love or suffering, whatever the case may be. Everything that we do is a choice, and it pushes us to the next level. So when you know that you should be buying, that you should be taking an investment in yourself, why are you waiting? What's happening? Call. You know who to call. If you're watching this, you know who to call. If you know someone who needs to watch this, send it to them. You know who to call. Because if you are not, the cost of that procrastination could be thousands upon thousands of dollars. It could be meeting the love of your life. It could be changing your career path. It could be moving. It could be getting out of the slump and being able to live life and creating things for yourself. It could be creating possibility. You never know. It could be creating pain, okay? It could be creating hurt. It could be creating suffering. And what comes from suffering? A bunch of love, a bunch of growth. So either way, if you know that you should be doing something, then do it. Do not procrastinate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay? Pull yourself back, make the decision, do not procrastinate. If you know that you should be refinancing, and this is a true story, and I'm actually ramped up about this today too. Okay? Today, you know what? 4.5% seems too high. This guy is in 5.5%. I hope you're watching because I'm real irritated. 5.5%. Lives right here in Irving, okay? 5.5%, bring him down 4.5%. I'm actually level on this deal. Saving $491 a month, not paying 2 months payments, which are about $4,900 a piece. That's saving $10,000, plus getting an escrow check back in the mail, which should be another $12,000. It just might not be worth it. It might not be worth saving, and it's costing him $6,200 to do it, okay? $6,200 to do it. That means that if we close him on the 1st, he's saving $5,000 on that payment, plus $5,000 on December payment, plus in between that time, he's getting $12,000 back in the mail. Then he is saving $491 a month. He's going from 5.5% to 4.5%, and he's arguing with me today, saying he's going to walk away from the deal. We're clear to close. 4.5% is not even available for him right now. It's not even available. The rates have gone up since we locked. Who knows when it's going to be available again? The Feds are meeting in December, projecting another quarter increase. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm like, I can't, like, sometimes you can't help people. That's what I deal with. And it's stressful because, and it's not stressful. I'm fine. It's not stressful. It is just the procrastination. He's thinking that he's going to wait and he's going to go get the deal somewhere else. He's not. He's not, because it's not even available. But I had a friend call me a few weeks ago and say, hey, I'm buying this house, and I sent her the disclosures. I sent her the disclosures at 4.5%, same thing, 4.5%. And I'm putting her, like, I'm giving her my, like, I'm taking care of her. And by the way, if you're my friend or you're my family, you're watching this and you're not going through me and you're not asking me for the deal, you're wasting money. I guarantee you. Guarantee you, first of all, no one's going to serve you like I can or my team. I guarantee you that. Number two, I guarantee you that no one's going to put the money on the line like I can and take care of you forward thinking. In 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, your lender for life, that's me. I guarantee you no one's going to do it. Put me up against anyone, guarantee you. So if you're not going through me, I had a friend that just closed on a house and I'm like, you just wasted your money. You just wasted your money. You're like, I have a friend that makes $4,000 a month. I literally was going to save her $2,000. I'm like, you just worked 2 weeks of your life, 2 weeks of your life for nothing. 2 weeks. You worked for nothing. And I'm just frustrated. I mean, I know. I'm just out of sorts right now, but I mean it. I mean, procrastination costs you more than you know. It costs you money. Not only in money, who cares about money sometimes, right? But money's a big deal. Money doesn't create happiness? Yeah, right. Who cares? It creates security. It creates being able to take your kids out, your wife out, your husband out. It creates you being able to buy Christmas presents. It creates you paying off the high interest debt. It creates you being able to feel secure. It creates not like a kid not being crying at home because you're going and fighting with your spouse at night. No, every single dollar you save, and if you can create saving a payment and getting an escrow check back or buying a home to create security and wealth, are you freaking kidding? Yes, it does. And procrastination is going to cost you that, whether it be for your health, for your mind, for your stability, for your emotional stability. You know how many divorces I have to go through? You know what they're talking about? They're talking about security. They're talking about money. They're fighting because of money. They're fighting because in divorcing, because they couldn't get along, because they didn't feel secure with one another. They didn't want to be physical with one another anymore because they could not figure out how to feel safe anymore. Because for safety, you know the number one thing that a woman wants more than being physical with each other, love, or anything else? It's security. That's the number one thing that a woman wants always. And you know what makes a woman or anyone feel secure? And I don't believe it's just with women. I believe it's men too. All we want is to feel secure. We want to feel grounded. We want to feel our feet on the ground. We don't want to walk on air. We don't want to hang from a tree. We want to walk on solid ground. We want to feel secure. We want to know that we are hand in hand with somebody, with our security, with our home, that we have a home to stand in and to know it's a shelter and a roof over our head, and know that we are not going to get rained on, that the wind and the tornadoes, everything can go around us and we're safe. And that I've got my partner here with me, and I've got my family here with me, or hey, I'm here alone with me and Addison, my dog. That's me right now, okay? That's what people want. So you say, it's not like, oh, I don't want to save money. I don't need this. I don't need that, whatever. Yes, you do. Procrastination is costing you everything. If you're not going to the gym, get up and go to the gym. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go to the gym, because if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. If you don't have your security, you don't have anything. If you're not going to do a refinance to save $100 a month and save a couple payments so that you can pay off high interest debt, you don't have anything. If you can't even make simple decisions for yourself like that and make the call for someone else to take care of you, you don't have anything. What are you doing? You're sleeping. You're just sleepwalking. You're going to work and you're sleeping at your desk. Why don't you let somebody help you? Why don't you help yourself? It takes a second, maybe 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. If you know you need to do something, do it. If you know you need to call that creditor, call them. If you know you need to work out, go. Just drop to the floor and do 10 push-ups. Do that. You don't have to go anywhere. Your body workouts are enough. You don't have your health, you don't have anything. If you know you need to do something, do it. And procrastination costs you more than you know. All the resources, money, security, safety, your marriage, your future partner, your life, your retirement. Procrastination can cost you everything, experiences and whatnot. And don't mistake it. Procrastination can cost you grief and suffering too, which is going to make you grow. And I hope that you remember that, and you know that whenever you need to do something, just do it. This is not a Nike thing. Just do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take a step back and go. You're telling yourself everything you need to know. You know when you hit that snooze button, I should be getting up. I should be getting up. You know. You're telling yourself. This is not me telling you anything. No one's telling you anything. Nelson Mandela's not telling you anything. Trump's not telling you anything. Nobody's telling you anything that you are not already telling yourself. Listen to yourself. You know what you need to do. Just get up and do it. I'm going to see you next week. Please reach out to me if you need anything at all. And, sorry but not sorry that I went off today, but today's been that kind of day, and I'm just sick of it. Do what you need to do. Call us. I will help you with anything that you need, okay? Anything. All right? I'll see you all next week.